and welcome to another episode of Spectacular Magazine Shorts. I'm your host, Phyllis Coley. You know, we have so much talent in our area. We really do. And a local screenwriter, actor, hip hop artist has made a movie that is now airing on Amazon Prime Video. That person is Damien Elliott Bynum, who is my guest today. Welcome, Damien.
Thank you. Thank you for having me. I appreciate y'all.
Thank you so much for being here today. So tell us, first of all, about the movie. Tell us the synopsis of the movie.
Okay, to keep it brief, so the movie is about a local rapper that goes by the name of Kamus Leonardo. He just goes on this journey, and along this journey that he goes on, he is acquainted by a panda bear. So in the movie, he lost his significant other, Destiny, and he's just kind of going through the ebbs and flows of just depression and just being able to lose someone. And what we tried to cover in the movie is that gray area of to where, you know, you not necessarily excited about living, but you don't want to like die either. You're just kind of just stuck. So a lot of times with movies, you know, you have that climax to where they go to somewhere else and they meet that record producer and then everything is great. But this is more surrealistic or realistic, excuse me. And, you know, it's just utilizing your surroundings and realizing that everything you need is around you. You just have to change your perspective.
So I didn't say the name of the film when in the introduction. Let me say it. It is Panda Bear It.
There you go.
And so, Damon, when did you make this movie? When did you guys film it and where?
Okay, so just to give you a simple breakdown of how everything kind of happened. So Evan Kidd, who is the producer of the movie, like I said, the mastermind of everything, we actually met through social media, and we admired each other's work. As far as he admired my music, I admire his screens or his films. And we actually linked up in person in Raleigh, and we talked for like 2 hours just about life. And I was just telling him my story. He was telling me his story. And I lied to you not, 3 days later, he texts me and he says, yo, let's make a movie. And he sends me a rough draft script. And it was about, the rough draft had actually 60 pages. The final script had at least 89 pages, I believe, 82, 89. But yeah, and I was just down, but I was a little intimidated at first because this was my first time acting. So, you know, I was just like, let's do it. And then we linked up and we made it happen. We filmed everything in North Carolina, homegrown, all organic, strictly grassroots. And we filmed in different locations, such as Wilmington, Lake Waccamaw. We filmed at my house. We filmed at his brother's house. But it was just cool because, you know, our tight-knit community, we came together and we just made it happen. And this vision and idea that we had, we just said, hey, we don't need a big budget. We're just going to work with what we got and do it.
So, Damien, so you're the producer and the screenwriter is also from North Carolina?
Yes, he is actually originally from Raleigh, North Carolina. And he graduated from North Carolina State. And we're talking about Evan Kidd, by the way.
Yes, Evan Kidd.
He's actually been a screenwriter / director / producer for a while now. He's had projects that goes way back to 2013, I believe. So he's been at it for a long time. And he's a very, very, very unique guy as far as how he carries himself, how he sees things. But one thing I can say about Evan Kidd is that he's just like water. You know what I'm saying? Like you pour water in a cup, it becomes a cup. You pour it in a bowl, it becomes a bowl. He's not the director who's like, okay, y'all, we got to do it my way. he's willing to work with the cast and say, okay, how do you guys see this? This is my idea, but what works for you? So he's actually been doing this for a long, long, long time.
So, Damien, now you play in the movie, your name is Kamus Leonardo.
Yes,
Kamus.
Kamus, yeah.
Kamus. That's the same name that you rap under, correct?
Yep.
So talk about your rap music and your rap and what's happening with that. And are you on the soundtrack for the movie?
As far as the soundtrack for the movie, there's a song called You're Not Alone. And that is kind of the whole synopsis of the movie, but it's like a buildup to where I don't want to give too much, but
no, don't.
At the end, you kind of see the actual result of the song. But throughout the song and throughout the movie, the song is literally being built. And there are little Easter eggs throughout the movie where you'll hear like either the beat or some lyrics, or you'll see me write some lyrics as like the movie is progressing. But I actually wrote and produced that song. And so that's pretty much the actual song that structured the movie. But as far as what I'm doing with my music currently, I'm actually working on an album right now. It's going to be called Damien.
Okay.
With this album, my main goal is to show people my evolution of just being a human being, honestly. A lot of times before, as an artist, I would kind of limit myself to keep myself in just a hip-hop box, you know? Yes. And with the people that I've connected with and just met recently, as well as people who I've known for a long time, I just wanted to step outside of that box and expand my comfort zone to where, like, the music, y'all know the music we listen to. We listen to Marvin Gaye, we listen to Isaac Hayes, Teddy, you know, and I want to tap into that. I want to tap in like Earth, Wind, and Fire. I just love music that makes you feel good with just the instrumentation and just the sonically, it takes you to a whole nother world. So with this album, that's what I plan to do. I want to be able to show people my range within my artistry instead of not just the rapper. Like, I want to show people like, hey, I'm an actual musician. Like I see music visually, you know, so I want to be able to capture that into the album. So I actually have an announcement in January that I cannot speak on right now. I wanted to give y'all the leak, but we got to get like the legal stuff right first. But definitely there's an great news coming in January, and I feel like that is going to help the trajectory of my artistry as well. But I'm definitely looking forward to that. But also dealing with, you know, COVID and everything going on, I also had a moment of stillness to where I had to kind of do that work within. And going back to the movie, we filmed it in 2019. So this was way before the pandemic. If you would have told us what was happening in 2020 while we were filming it, we would just laugh. That's funny. Great joke. But the irony of everything was that we filmed it in fall/winter of 2019, and we released it this year, October 4th, 2020. And like I was saying, with the movie, it just deals with that work that we have to do within. And I feel like during this pandemic, we all kind of had that moment to reflect upon ourselves and do that work within, because, you know, for us, we're all hustlers. So we gotta go get it by any means necessary. But a lot of times we don't even realize with that hustle mentality, we distract ourselves from doing that work within. So
that's right.
Having that time for self, you know, was a reflection upon the movie. And, you know, we all lost a loved one. And I just wanted to tap into that mentality of pushing people away and pushing everything away, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But that the movie Panda Bear on Amazon Prime, y'all will love it. I promise you all, it's a great movie.
Well, I tell you, right now would be a time to let's watch a little bit. Let's watch the trailer for the movie.
Okay, let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right.
Every time you pop up, I think about it all over again, and I go through it again and again and again. Got it! Yo, what the? Look!
Oh my God, I can't wait to see the entire movie. So
Yes.
you said it's on Amazon Prime.
Yes, ma'am.
We just put in Panda Bear It, and it will come up, right?
Yes.
So now, do you plan to do more movies, Damien?
Yes, I actually do. I actually have some projects coming up next year that is coming out. And I also wanted to give a shout out to everyone that was a part of the Panda Bear It film.
Okay.
The reason why is because as the lead role of the movie, this was my first time acting. So as far as supporting actors and actresses, these are people who's been doing it for years, like who's really about it, you know, like this is their career.
Right.
And I was a little intimidated. I was very intimidated because I really didn't know what I was doing.
Okay.
But I just wanted to give a shout out to everybody that was a part of the cast of Panda Bear because they created a safe space to where I could come and learn and just soak up all of the game and just be a sponge. So shout out to everyone on the cast.
Wonderful. Sure. And do you plan to make more movies?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
And you're going to continue writing. This is excellent. Thank you so much for taking the time to, and we are just honored to be able to spotlight our local talent. I got to say, spotlight people that I've seen come up through the ranks.
Yeah.
And how you are doing so well, and I am so very, very proud of you. Thank you so much for taking the time to visit with me and Spectacular Magazine today.
For sure. Thank you all for supporting the culture and standing out amongst, you know, different platforms. You guys, y'all are it. So shout out to Spectacular Magazine. For real.
Well, thank you for those kind words. Today, my guest has been Damien Elliott Bynum, who is acting and one of the screenwriters for the film Panda Bear It. It is now airing on Amazon Prime. Please go to Amazon Prime and see it. You know, it is so wonderful when we have one of our own. Jordan High School grad, born and raised right here in Durham. So please support him. I want to thank you so much for all the support you give to Spectacular Magazine as well. And thank you for watching me today. This is Spectacular Mag Shorts. I'm your host, Phyllis Coley. And until next time, see ya.
Spectacular Magazine. We on the scene.